How you doing there, folks? Welcome back to episode 61
61
of the V&M podcast.
Part 2.
We want to say a massive thank you to this week's sponsor, the Phone Box.
Gwen, thanks for sponsoring the podcast once again. He's a great supporter of the podcast. You get him on the Pierce Road there beside the wee coal man. Isn't that right, Vincent?
Hey, what a name for a phone shop, by the way.
Phone box.
Isn't it a good name?
Because everybody keeps the phone box.
Aye, why is that?
Don't know. You ever notice that when you get a new phone? You keep it.
I've got phone boxes that I don't even have the phones
And
anymore.
it lies there for years.
Aye.
And you're thinking, I'm not going to dump that.
Just
Why?
in case.
Why?
Just in case.
We want to say a massive thank you to this week's special guest, our very good friend, Sarah.
Hi, you guys.
Welcome to the hot seat.
A.K.A. MadeUpMummy.
MadeUpMummy. Yeah. I might change it, but I might not.
Are you thinking about changing?
I've said this for years and then I just never do
Update the
anything.
name.
Aye.
How did you come up with that name?
Because I used to do makeup. And I like making myself up. Doing myself up. So it was a MadeUpMummy.
Very good.
Yeah.
That was
Don't know
very
if I like it, but
it's a
it's
good name.
grand. It's
Mhm.
fine.
MakeUpMummy.
MadeUpMummy.
How are you doing? What's the cracks?
Good. All's good. I battering on rightly. And
No, flat them up.
flat them
Any
up.
holidays?
Okay.
Tell me, have you ever on a cruise?
You ever been to Ironmore?
Oh, jeez, we had a great chat about that too.
Fuck Ironmore now.
Ah, Jesus.
Funny you're going to cruise for your wedding now.
Aye.
Tell you where.
We flew to Barcelona and then we got round Spain, France, Italy, and that there's
Beautiful.
Lovely.
Aye, we're actually really looking forward to it, to be fair.
You wouldn't like a cruise, no?
No, I don't think. I just don't think it's for me.
They reckon it's for everybody.
I know. I don't like something about it. I think I've watched too many shows with like old people on cruises, and then I'm
Titanic.
like, no, that's not good.
Leather
Just
skin
mind
on
that
them.
one before it sank.
No, they reckon that. I was watching somebody who was at the yacht we were going on, and like, it looks mad.
Do you ever see them TikToks where it's like that? Yo ho.
Right, that was scary.
And you're
Don't
like,
be
oh my
fucking saying that.
god.
The water
Don't-
bouncing off your window.
Don't be saying that. We have a fucking balcony too, so don't be saying
Every
that.
time you go to the toilet, a wee fucking turtle's looking up at you.
That's you on a normal day. Sarah, how have you been? What's the cracks? When was the
Aye,
last time we
good.
seen you?
It's probably the night in the century.
Oh, that's right.
That's right,
Place.
centre.
Good night's crack, to be fair.
Geez, that was a great wee night.
Also now
It
Kevin
was.
by, huh?
Very good, Kevin.
Salty
was
and wee
like,
platter burgers. They were
I
nice.
didn't get any.
That was a good night's crack.
Vincent
You
ate them.
ate them all.
Did you eat anything today, Marty? Or was
I
that your
did.
belly here
I
on
did.
there? Tell Sarah what you ate.
I had a
Oh, okay.
baguette with sausages and white pudding on
Was it a small baguette or
with
a
red
large
sauce,
baguette?
large one.
Like
And
how
you
large?
have to, when you eat the thing, you leave the red sauce there until you're finished. Then eat it.
You
And
skip
you
it
always
over.
have to get the hangs out to the red sauce, hangs out the back end, and drops in your trousers. That always has to happen.
It's like
What do you
meat and
have after
crisps.
that,
I
then?
Yeah.
had crisps. I find some in my hair an hour later. I'm like, oh, delish.
Lovely. I'm a
Lovely.
big crisp man myself. I had a 4 lights.
Small portion. Small.
No, that's
pretty
why I
small
got a
one.
3-piece chicken and that's a taco, a big 4 cheesy curry chip. If you haven't got it, get it.
It's unreal.
Were the
fuck.
chips a wee bit raw?
No.
Sometimes a wee bit
It's hit and miss.
It
Four
is,
lights is
but it
very
was
nice.
nice, like in half the wee boy's burger, like. But that's see when you haven't been having a drink all weekend. That's all I want to do then, because I don't eat when I'm drinking, if you know what I mean. But I had a sister
love
Sarah's
eating when I'm
yesterday too.
drinking. What'd you get there?
I got garlic potatoes and a Cajun burger.
Beautiful.
Nice. That's
Oh,
a
it
good
was
combo
fucking lovely.
there.
Very
Sounds
spicy.
nice.
Sister Sarah's is lovely.
Ah, it
It's
is nice.
beautiful.
Aye.
It
I've
is.
eaten it. It's
It's
lovely.
very good. It's very
Very nice.
Folks, if you haven't recognised already, Marty's severely hungover here and he's very fragile. So anything that he says, just don't listen.
I'm just tired. Very tired. Back to work tomorrow.
I'm very tired too, to be fair, and I'm sore.
But
I've
I'm away
never
to
been
Croatia
sore in my life.
Wednesday night, so I'll sleep in the
You're
morning.
away where?
Croatia.
What are you doing there? Your hair transplant? God,
What's that? I think I might get the wee uncle's ring in the back of my head done again. You know what there? Don't know if it's not photogenic, like. Do you know what I mean?
Do you be taking pictures of it?
Sometimes.
Wee
Shit,
penalty
not
spot.
to my neck.
Then you,
Too far.
you
but
forget.
for-
You can't see that,
You
like.
forget to remove it, and the wee
You
boy
can't
goes
see
to the
that.
end. Daddy, where's your penalty spot on your phone?
You can't see that though.
I can't see it, but sometimes if somebody's
you,
taking your photo when you're walking away, and it's a sunny day, you can just see the wee fucking white Tamagotchi in the back of your
Are
head.
you sentimental from it? Or no, what do you call it?
Sentimental?
Uh,
Sentimental.
Sentimental?
Big plug for Centra.
what do you call it?
then?
Conscious.
Sometimes it would be like if I see photos there.
What do you think about getting it done?
It's not.
There's paint you can get, you know.
There is.
That's where your boy had Love Island.
Ashton says do the tattooing. But if I lose my hair, then I'm an old man, and you just have tattoo on the top of your head.
You'll be sitting in the home with just a wee dark spot
in your back.
Like a fucking Jew.
Fucking helicopters were trying to land in your head.
But it's not bad.
No,
it's not noticeable.
No, it's because I'm growing my hair a wee bit. I'm going to go for a wee dirty mullet now before we go.
Are you?
That's your Wayne's looking for you, man. Go on ahead.
Come here, tell us about your story you posted there recently.
Aye, so I've just spent my whole life putting on weight and losing weight and putting on weight and losing weight, and it's just a vicious circle. I feel great when I've it lost, and I feel like absolute crap when I've it on, and it goes on so easy. You lose it, and you work wild hard to lose it, and then it goes on slowly, and then the next thing you're back at the start again. And I've kind of done everything. I've done every date you can think of. From years ago. I never had problems with kids. Well, I was young when I had kids too. I was 18 when I was pregnant. But I never had problems. I could have eaten 50 takeaways a day and I'd have been grand. And once I had kids then, I just went to hell, that was it. Like, I remember leaving the hospital going, when does this go? Like the belly. And she was like, oh no, that's what's there now. And I was like, that didn't go with the baby. Are you serious?
You can't.
I couldn't believe it. I'd one friend who had a baby who did bounce back. Yeah. But she was like 16 at the time, so I had no idea. I didn't know what I was going in for at all.
Having a baby is a big thing in your body, like.
It is.
For a woman,
and I got preeclampsia as well. So like I was fine one day, and the next day I was completely blown up. My stomach was massive.
Were you big with all your pregnancies?
Oh, massive. Like
Fanny was big with his first one.
But
it takes a toll. I remember my partner says we're not going to have any more babies anyway, but she said I couldn't put myself through it again.
Oh, it's wild
what
hard.
It does to your body, like.
Oh, it's wild hard.
And it was hard for a woman, like.
It is. Know? I was on holiday when I was expecting my wee Belle there, the last one, and I think it was like 24 weeks, 20 something, and I went into a shop and your boy goes, oh, you're ready to have your baby? And I was like, no.
Fuck.
And he goes, oh, twins then? And I was like, nope, just me. That's me, just half. Oh, I was like 22. I was like just over the halfway mark. Oh, like if I showed you a picture, it's big, like. And I've had normal sized babies. It's just wet out of fluid. My stomach stretched when I had the preeclampsia. Yeah. So then it can get big very easily, like. Yeah. But so I done it every day under the sun, and I was just like, I'm just fed up with it. So. Like, you could get a gastric band or a gastric bypass, those kind of things. But I love eating. I don't want to have to give up.
I eat a fucking banana. Banana.
Like, here you have to eat half a starter. And I love going out for food, like. And I just don't want to wreck that completely, like. Yeah.
They reckon they just cut... what was it? They said his stomach was the same size as a...
fucking banana.
Like a same width as a banana, like.
Or a swollen donkey.
There is one of them that it can... stretched back to normal again, isn't it?
Stretched back, aye.
Depends how you do.
Do you ever try the carnivore diet?
Kind of. Like years ago when it was more it wasn't called a carnivore diet years ago, it was called something else.
Ashton's doing animal based there at the minute. And she's losing weight like fuck 100%.
What's that? Meat only?
No, it's just all kinda she would add a bit of fruit in it, but like she's having pancakes in the morning, fucking making banana cake for wee snacks. But when I noticed before Christmas, I was on it. See I'm back on the kind of
cocaine.
half.
Did he stop?
Half cut. So it's rice and carbohydrates. But when I was on the carnivore diet, like I was eating eggs and 3 bacon. Aye. There was no crashing in between. You never felt like eating again. But when you're on the fucking carbs, you always want a sweet or something in between.
And I love carbs.
Hey.
I love my carbs too. I love my rice.
Well, she eats away at her steak here and real butter. Put a big lump of real butter on it. Throw it on the air fryer, and eggs and hang. It is nice, but I get fed up with eggs and fucking bacon. It's
wild hard, like
it is hard.
There's 4 adults and 1 child who nearly eats like an adult as well. Yeah. So if I was sitting there having steak and they weren't, my boy's nearly 15. He'd be like, "I want a steak." Yeah. He's the most expensive taste in the house. He'd want.
You get wee steaks in Aldi there for €2.50 or €3, like, and that's the way that she does the shopping there. But I just losing weight like fuck.
It used to be called something else years ago, but it was more like pure protein. Like it was all meat as well.
All meat,
Google that, Mark. Google name it, Sam. Other name for gas or would you say gastric? What?
Keto.
Keto diet.
Keto.
Aye.
I think it is.
Was
I
that-
think something
aye.
like that.
Yours, hang on.
Ketamine diet.
Up there.
I did not.
Up
do
here,
that.
Marcus.
Right?
I did not do that. The ketamine diet. All right.
What did you call it?
Keto diet.
The keto diet.
Keto.
Ketones, isn't it?
I
Ketones?
did shakes from a chemist too. Used to go in and get weighed every week and get shakes. You had to just drink shakes, 3 shakes a day. Rotten,
Fuck that.
rotten. I did it about 3 or 4 times.
Mm.
But it always comes back on. I've basically starved myself to lose weight. That's what you've done. I've done the Weight Watchers before I got married, lost loads of weight, but ate basically nothing. Like ate nothing.
Aye, but that's
That's not, that's, I
That
don't
doesn't
think
do you
that's-
good
I
either.
don't
no,
think it's
that's
any good now.
like how did you feel doing that? Obviously
Oh
not.
no, you
Nah.
were starving.
Fuck
Mm.
that. Because we done diets as well there too, or like cuts and stuff, and we thought, oh fuck, we're doing this now for 12 weeks, we're going to be starving. But the PT actually has had us eating more stuff than we normally
Just
would
small,
eat.
small
Aye.
like five. Like,
Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So,
I find it quite hard. Like, see that calorie track and stuff when you're cooking for a big family.
oh fuck, I couldn't do it when I was cooking for
It's
myself.
quite hard because you might have some left over and you'll have that, but then what? How much of that is each ingredient? I just cannot do it. I cannot figure it out.
yeah, sure. Our Waynes get fed now in, after school, like in creche.
Ah,
So
you
we're just
see,
cooking for
Yeah.
individual for ourselves,
Yeah.
like.
It's so much easier. It
Well, I
really
was
is,
doing
like-
it and I was trying to do the calories and all for myself, never mind the whole family, like, and I fucking hated
You
it.
counted it once.
I just don't know.
I counted it once, I didn't do it then after.
Tell Daniel I
It's
wasn't doing it.
quite hard,
I'm going back to that land again.
Here we go again.
but it's not sustainable. I don't think it's.
It isn't like you're fucking walking out of your auntie's house and you want to eat one of the Wayne's goldfish.
Aye.
Way past you, that fucking
Fry
hungry.
her up in a barbecue and eat her.
No, just put them straight down your gob, let them fly about
Oh
your.
Jesus!
We were watching a wee lot of your videos there last week.
Aye,
Food noise.
aye. I didn't know it was a thing at all. Did you ever hear it
No,
before
no,
that?
I
no,
want you to explain it. That's
never
Aye, so-
heard of it.
It's like you have this wee constant chatter in your head, but you don't realise it's going on at all. It's like you could have eaten and then you're sitting in the sitting room, you're like, Jesus, a wee Kit Kat in the kitchen. Might have that with a wee cup of coffee. No, you've just eaten. You don't need it.
Mm.
But there's nothing wrong with having a wee Kit Kat. It's only a wee small one and a wee snack ones. It's grand. You can have that.
Yeah.
No, don't. And then I said, John Paul, do you fancy a wee cup of coffee and a biscuit? No, we've just eaten. Nah, you're right. Don't need it. But just because he doesn't want it. It's all this.
Oh, hey.
But do you get that?
No,
Do you not get it at all?
I do, yeah.
Go to the fridge, Marty.
I just heard it there now. Did you see that?
You've got a Vinny voice in your head.
I fucking sound like the boy I do the podcast with.
But it is this constant, it's this constant thing in your head, but you don't even know it's there, or you're sitting, you know, you're hungry, but you're like, what's in that fridge now? I could eat cheese or something in there. I could eat, Jesus, love a takeaway tonight. I don't think I'll bother cooking.
Yeah.
I'll just get a wee chicken.
I get it
Grand.
when I'm like, oh sure, I'm going to the gym in the morning. I'll burn it off.
Aye.
I'll
But
have a
it's-
wee bar.
But
Have a
it
wee,
goes on all the
wee
time.
crisps. Aye,
Yeah.
do that. Oh, you're not hungry. Get a wee chocolate will do, you know, if we go to the
Aye.
gym. Eat one of them
There's
sandwiches.
a 10-pack of crisps in the kitchen.
Eat one of them
I'll
sandwiches.
have one of them. I'll have one of them. But they're actually wild small when you finished it. Do you know what? You'll have 2 because that's the size of a normal pack.
Aye. That's
what
funny
you do
like,
like.
when you do think of it that way. Like.
But like, I have a friend who's very slim, and she messaged me, and she was like, because I was like, what I'd heard through listening to all this was that if you're naturally slim, you don't really hear it. Now that could be totally wrong, and I don't know. I'm not that person, so I don't know. But she messaged me after I put that up, and she was like, "That's so true. I never hear it. I eat until I'm full. I might be halfway through my dinner. I'll say I don't want any more. I'm grand." And then I won't eat until I'm really hungry again. And I don't think about food in between. I don't think... I was driving home from work today and I was like, Jesus, it's a hot day. We ice cream would be nice now on the way home. That's what it is. It's you're chatting to yourself, but you just never thought you were chatting to yourself about this kind of stuff. But the amount of people that have messaged me saying, oh my God, that's what I get.
Fuck.
That's what's wrong with me. Hundreds. And I mean it, like, so many people. Well, so many people struggle with their weight, you see. And then this is all part of it, like.
Do you know what's funny? Because see what you're on about your friend there. I'm the exact same. But I think about food all the time. I always think about food, don't I? Like if I meet my dinner, I'm thinking what I'm going to eat next.
That's the food noise.
And then
That is the food noise there. That's when you're at work. Do you be like, "What are you making for dinner this evening?"
but see when I think that, and then I'm like, geez, be handy to get takeaway.
Aye.
And then when I think about a takeaway, it makes me feel good.
Fuck.
And then when you're eating it, you think it's
They
even.
hard.
You feel even better.
Cut that, Mark.
Your trunks are down.
And
How
what?
do you remember that?
Hey, you're struggling. You seen that? You put a thing up about struggling with it. A lot of struggles you had with it.
With the food noise
Yeah.
or the weight?
The
Both.
food noise, I think.
Aye, it's always there and it's very annoying. But like, I suppose like at my height and weight now, I'm classed as obese, and yeah, I'm in the obese category now. I'm not joking. That's if you look up your BMI, I should be about 7 stone 10.
What?
For my, that's at the lowest edge. If I was 7 stone 10, you wouldn't even see me in this room, I don't think.
You were like a skipper
'Cause
dog?
I wouldn't. I'm not meant to be that size anyway. But I can't remember what I was going to say. This
Is that for
always
your
happens
height?
to me.
Does that
My
your height and all come on there?
Yeah,
The BMI.
your height and your weight is
Body.
what your BMI
Sure,
is.
fuck. I'm the same height as you.
But you probably don't weigh as much as me.
Well, I've only
Well,
I'm not
14
going to say
stone.
it now.
Cut
But
that.
men are different to women as well.
Geez,
Like,
that's mad. Eh?
a man's BMI is different to a woman's, I think.
I would
think
Yeah,
it
I'd
is.
say it is, eh?
But it's a constant struggle. It's a
More
constant losing
dense
weight, putting on
muscles,
weight.
is it? Men's more dense muscles.
And when do you not think about it?
It's not
I
that
know-
I'm consciously thinking about food.
Yeah.
Food. I'm thinking about other things,
Yeah.
you know. But it's always a wee.
Hmm.
It's just that you're thinking, "Fuck, what am I gonna have?" That's what it is. It's
Yeah.
not this loud voice in your head. It's just a constant wee chatter sometimes about what's going on.
Yeah. And where did you hear this?
It was on TikTok. I was flicking
On-
through and heard about this food noise. And I was like, "Jeez, what's this?" And I was like, "Oh my god, that's
Hmm.
what's going on in my head." And most people do have it.
Yeah. And is there any way of conquering it or?
I
getting
don't
over it?
know. I don't really know.
Fuck up, you wee cunt.
Aye, shut up. Leave me alone.
Go on to the toilet. Wash your hands. Come back to me in an hour's time. So you won't be asking me if you want a fucking Kit Kat.
I
Is that
don't
wee-
want the Kit Kat.
Is that wee boy smears from the north?
Wee boy Scottish. Do you want a Kit Kat in the fridge, pal? The fuck you Scottish? Or fucking
What accent does
Ukrainian?
yours have?
Does you like all mandarins? Do you want something from fuck off you? So that's
Problem solved. Just tell him to fuck off.
Ah, yeah, that's it. I'll say that.
I
But what I was saying about the obesity thing, so apparently it's not you eat too much, you want to eat too much, and I don't want to eat too much, and you're not moving enough, and you're not tracking your calories. It's a brain signal. It's a signal from your brain that makes you want to eat, and some people have it, and some people.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I just heard somebody said that
Yeah.
to me. But obesity isn't. It's a disease. It's like an addiction. I have a friend who smokes. And I was saying this to her about the food, and she was like, "Well, I have that," but she says it sounds like me smoking. It's fuck. I'm going away now. Maybe I'll just go for a fag now.
Yeah.
You know, maybe I'll go now before I have because I'll not get one. It's that same thing. So like, food is an addiction, like you're smoking, like
Same as
everything
coffee.
else. Do you get addicted to coffee?
Oh, 100%.
A lot
That's
of
one of
people
a lot of big addictions.
Aye.
Caffeine.
But also, if you're smoking and drinking coffee all day, you're not going to be eating.
No,
So it's replacing one thing with another.
it's not good for.
I'd
not
love
good
to
for.
be
No, but that's what a lot of people did, like
Yeah.
business ones, and then that's smoking.
Coffee.
Drink
Coffee's
coffee,
a
it'll
big
keep you
coffee's
going
a
all
big
day.
thing now. I need one in the morning now.
I don't, I would drink it at work, and I don't drink it
See, no,
at the
I
house.
need
Really.
one in the morning or around half
you
9,
going?
10 o'clock.
Aye.
100%.
And would you have to stop drinking coffee in the evening?
Aye, well, sometimes I get a wild, like, I would take Monster, and then I get a wild crash.
I thought you said you'd take Monster. I was like, you take Monster?
Aye,
Monster.
Monster in the Gaelic, yeah.
Monster! You took
Aye.
anything good. You
fair
just
play
did
to
all
you.
the bad things you took there. Coffee, smoking fags, drinking beer, drinking Monster.
No, you don't smoke, do you?
Smoking and drinking.
Oh, okay. Aye, sure, loads of people do that. You
Nah,
don't
it's a
vape,
buzz. Nah, I vape and smoke the one time.
Smokes inside and then goes out for fags.
like Father Jack. So
But
let's smoke.
the Monster, then I can get a wild crash from it, like, caffeine crash.
Jesus.
You're fucking lying in the house and you think you're going under a fit of depression.
Never happened.
Did you not?
Never.
No. Too much coffee, too much caffeine, really.
Right.
Well, last time I was at the food doll, like, she told me don't be drinking coffee, but that was a long time ago. So I
Like,
need
how
to go
many
back.
would you have a day?
Oh, 2,
Aye, like,
3
that's
maybe,
not-
posh in the boat, like.
Aye, I'd have maybe 2-3 a day.
Huh?
2-3 a day is not bad, I don't think.
Aye, but it affects different people differently.
I suppose.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't want to keep coming back to your videos, but you did a video and you says how it made you feel. But you said beep in the middle of it. You remember that?
I don't listen to these things back. You see,
You
so
need
I
to
have
start
no.
listening back.
I know. I probably.
But you
should.
said this makes me feel beep.
Probably should
I
or
wrote.
something.
I wanted you to say what it made you feel like on this.
Oh, probably just makes me feel like shit. Like I go into I spent Mother's Day crying half the day because I was like, I don't fit into anything.
That's horrible to hear, but
And it's like you're wanting to go out. See, if I had to go out on a night out now, I'd be like, oh my god, no, I don't want to go. And I am a very confident person.
that's why
And
that's
I'll wear maybe a bikini on holidays. I don't care when I'm over there, and I don't care here either. I don't care what people think and look at me. I really don't. But it's myself. I love wearing nice clothes. I love looking nice and putting on loads of makeup and doing my hair. And you'll never see me without tan, you know. And I don't want to. I'd hardly put up videos. I don't do any of that there. You'll see, I'll go quiet and I'll be like, that's me, just wanting to sit and not be on anything. Like, it really does. It puts me right down. It's,
Yeah.
you know.
But isn't that strange the way you don't care what anyone thinks of you, but it's just you?
Aye, it's just me. It's just me and myself. And like, I'll go out and people are like, geez, you don't need to. You're all right. You're fine. And I'm like, I know that. I know, like, I'm. You know, when you think of obese, you do think of a much bigger person, but like, it's still in your own head. It's in your own head.
Yeah, it's your head.
I don't feel like myself at all when I've weight on.
No.
I was
all.
going to ask you that. Do a lot of people say to you, "What are you on about? You don't need to fucking,
Yeah.
you know."
They do.
Do you know?
But when you,
But
I know
I-
myself when I don't fit into any of my clothes. Like, I don't fit into hardly nothing in my house now at the minute. Nothing. And it's so annoying. But look, I'll sit like this here. I'll wear my big blazers and I'll wear things like that there to completely cover me up. Because I'm like, no, I don't like this at all.
See someone. Do you know? Obviously, you're big on. You put everything online. Like you're very good on social media and stuff. For someone that's following you and hears you saying that, probably wouldn't believe you. Not that you're
Yeah.
lying.
Yeah.
But they'd be shocked to hear you saying that because you're so open
I
and
think
so.
people were that don't know me that well.
Yeah,
They
that.
were like,
Aye.
oh my god, I didn't. And like,
I
like
thought that.
Like that. I'm
I
pretty
thought that.
confident. Like,
See, when you put that video up, I thought
Yeah.
that. I was like, Sarah. I was like,
oh, I
Do you know, but-
absolutely feel like crap.
but then it's.
Such crap.
Do you know what I thought on then too? It's fuck it. Judging's a terrible word to say, but not that I was judging you, but I was like, "What? Sarah, she doesn't need to fucking like who. But then who am
Yeah.
I to tell you how you feel?
Aye.
Do you know what I mean? So it's hard. It's
I know my body's a bit wrecked from having kids too. Like it's a bit
But-
like there's a lot of things I'd like. I'd love a tummy tuck. I'd love a tummy tuck if I lost loads of weight. I'd really love a tummy. My stomach is wrecked. Like, you know how people have a section stomach they get.
But you want to say sex?
No. But like I have that. I've had no sections, but my stomach is just wrecked. So I would love a tummy tuck. It's the same. I suppose you got your hair transplant.
Aye, it is. I was conscious of my hair. Like,
Aye, it's so you'd be so conscious of
you'd be
yourself.
conscious, aye, but I'm confident as fuck. Like,
Aye, that's the
always
thi-
was,
that's the
but
thing.
I just always noticed it in the mirror. Like,
Yeah.
it's fucked me off.
Yeah.
And I love to have hair, like
Yeah.
a wee fucking Backstreet Boy or something.
Aye, but that's true. Like, you just want what
Exactly.
you want.
You know what I mean? Young boys
How
walking
good did
around
you-
and flicking the hair. Like,
How-
now I
how
have
good did
trying
you
so many
feel?
hair transplants. I'm going to go for a mullet, like, with a wee bit of bald in the back end there. Just like,
But how did you feel when you got that done then? How did you feel when you got that
fucking
done?
powerful, sure.
Class. Yeah.
It's probably one of the best things ever done.
Aye,
By
that's
bringing
me.
my kids
So when
into
I
the world, like.
lose loads of weight, I feel brilliant. I feel so good. in
What is
myself.
your next approach? What are you going to...
So today I started Manjaro.
What's
that's my
Manjaro?
that's my Wi-Fi password.
Is that the injection?
Yeah. Yeah.
The diabetic injection?
Well, it's
I've seen a couple of ones that got there. Holy fuck.
there's a lot of people on it.
So what is it?
It's
Mon-
like
It's a
a GLP-1.
Monjaro.
It's based for diabetics here at the minute, but it's for obesity and stuff in America and Australia and everywhere.
So what is it?
It suppresses your appetite. It
Oh,
levels
right.
your blood sugars, so you don't feel like eating.
Fuck.
And see that food noise. That's like I've loads of messages from people that are on it, and that food noise disappears.
Away.
Totally disappears.
He's in getting an injection. Oh, look, can I speak to you, pal?
So,
Bastard!
Said. Go inside
You hear him?
quietly. That's a good boy. Stay sleeping.
I'm out of it. Bastard, put me sleep.
so what is it, like a nicotine patch?
No, it's an injection.
Injection.
But is it kind of like...
You do it yourself. Once a week.
And the stomach, arse, leg,
I did it in my stomach here.
your stomach.
You can do it in the back of your arm or in
Stomach,
your thigh.
arse, leg, sound like a fucking heroin addict.
You can't get
Where do
it
I want
here.
it?
You can
Huh?
only get it here if you're a diabetic. You can get it for
Are
obesity.
you diabetic?
No. But
So, explain.
I've researched it a lot, and listen, there's people that won't. There's a massive stigma around it here. Massive stigma. That's why when I put it up, I thought I'm just going to be very honest, because I know there's so many people exactly like me and feeling like this,
yeah.
and are overweight and can't lose it, and you're fighting and you're struggling and you're starving yourself to lose it. So I thought, right, I'm just going to put it out there, and if people don't like me for it, they cannot like me for it.
Yeah, fuck them.
You know,
Fuck
and
them,
I'm
right.
not medically trained or anything. I'm not here to give advice on what other people should do. You go to see your doctor yourself. You know,
Where do you get it off your doctor?
you can get it off your doctor. That's not where I got it. But
Timu?
I don't but I don't want to say where I got it.
No, that's okay.
I don't want to say where I got it
Much
because
was
it's
it?
up to people.
Where are
It's
they from?
expensive.
Say they're-
Expensive, is it?
It's very expensive. It's a couple hundred.
For
month.
month. Fuck. Couple of
Well, over a good
well,
bit over
listen,
100.
if when it makes your head feel good and a good
Yeah.
headspace,
Yeah.
it's well worth the
I'm
money.
so excited to get started it. I'm so excited.
Oh, that's good.
I've heard nothing but good reports.
See, Sarah said the paper post a couple of months time. She I'm hurt strong out.
Backwards never judge.
Pair of tights tied around her arm. Or ah,
That won't be me. That won't be me.
Funny's that you, Sean? Give us a euro. Stop.
Oh,
is there any
fuck
side
me.
effects from it or what? Or
Like, listen, there's reasons you can't take it. Thyroid reasons, pancreatic reasons, pancreas reasons, and stuff like that there. So that's why it is. You go to your doctor and see what they say, do blood tests, do all that there crack. I was, although I'm obese, I'm not obese enough to have gotten it here. Now, that might depend on the doctor, it might think, and I have a great doctor, so it's not that. She did give me other medication, but it didn't do anything for me. But I go to your doctor. I'm not telling anybody to go and do it. But that's what it is. It suppresses your appetite. It's used for diabetics because it levels out the blood sugars and stuff,
Yeah.
and helps with weight and everything.
I've seen people that I heard they on the that diabetic injection. That's what I was told it was, and the fucking weight they've often.
GLP-1 it's called.
Jesus Christ, the weight
You
they've often-
definitely know, I'd say, a handful of people that are on it. Both these. There's lots
Would
of
you
people
ever
that...
think about it, Matha?
You don't need it.
cut that.
Express that wee chubby head in them.
Leave his wee head alone, for God's sake.
But see the way you says he doesn't need that. If he said that to you, I would have said that to you. You know
Aye,
what
I
mean?
know.
So.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
But then we had a guy on here, Sean, right?
I know, Sean.
Got the
But he,
gastric.
Aye, yeah.
who got the gastric sleeve done, and now he said it was probably life-saving treatment for him, as he was very, very big, like, and he said it absolutely changed his life, and I couldn't be happier today.
Yeah.
And we says to him, if you're happy, well, fuck with everyone else.
Yeah.
Because he said he's getting a bit of a negative thing off, oh, you're cheating fitness and all this cheating. Anybody can go do
It's
that.
not about that at all.
That's
it's
we.
not about
Hey,
that.
but he
Aye.
says every time he done it for his son, I think. He said he wanted his son to have a brighter future with him and stuff like that there. And we were like,
He couldn't breathe one day. He was playing and he couldn't breathe. He
Yeah.
come inside and
do you know that we say, and to yourself as well, like, if that makes you happy, fuck
Yeah.
odds what anybody else what anybody else thinks.
Yeah. I've got loads of support.
No, that's like who.
I had
Like,
one message just saying about check out, there was a documentary on RT about it. And I haven't watched that documentary. I've done my own research. There's doctors on it. There's Irish doctors on this. Like, it's going to be massive. There just is. I think there's a tie-up with contracts or something for coming into Ireland. So there's a shortage of it. So that's why they don't want to give it out as much. In America, you can get it if you're obese and you stay on it for life. And that's it. Because what everybody says is, but what happens when you stop it? You're meant to stay on it. You're meant to stay on it because it will go back on. The only guarantee for me not to ever put weight back on again is probably a gastric sleeve or a gastric band. But I don't want to live my life. I enjoy food. I love cooking. I love eating. I love making nice food. I love going to nice restaurants. I love eating out. It's part of my social thing. I love that. I don't want to give that up. But at the same time, I don't want to live my life not fitting into anything and then not wanting to
You do go for walks now?
I go walking away, and like I live in the hills, so it's like this.
The hill
you know, and I'm looking into doing other things.
Will you go training? Will you go? You wouldn't think of PT. You ever go down that avenue?
I want to do it. It's just I find it hard driving, getting kids sorted and stuff. Like, my kids are all different ages, so like my youngest is 9, my middle boy is nearly 15, and my eldest girl is 19. So you're bringing them to places and you're touring about. And it's just hard, and that's an excuse. I understand. People say that too.
But
I am looking into it.
Downing's Leisure Centre.
They do it then too. I also don't like getting up early in the morning. That's one of my big issues.
Me too.
I don't want to get up at 6.
I hate it.
5, 6 in the morning.
Marty does it.
I can't do it. I cannot do it.
I'll get up at 10 to 7, walk to work, like earphones on. But I do what I did before I come up here. Put my fucking €300 earphones in the washing machine.
Did you put them in some rice or something? Did you try the rice?
It says if you fucking ate all the rice, earbuds. It says just put it in a dry, aired place for 24 to 48 hours.
A hot press?
It should help them.
A hot press, but you can't get them.
And I love them. Like, when I'm cleaning the house or I'm hoovering or mopping, I have them on all the time. When I walk to work, I'm listening to a podcast or listening to music. Sad music and happy cry going mad. You know what I mean? I love my earphones. Ashley was like, "Oh my god, you're devastated." I fucking am.
I have kids with them, so I just steal theirs.
300 fucking euros. Them shock ones, they can go in the water too. Like.
Oh well, so you might be all right then.
Yeah, well, one of them's not working.
You can't put them on the hot press either because you're renting it out to Ukrainians, aren't you?
A sunbed.
Delight that, yeah.
Sunbed.
So what you would be pretty active anyway, like.
I do.
Do you think
I do run about?
See, I know for fitness and stuff like that there, but see, getting out for a walk for your head even.
I love going out for my walks.
And that.
I do love it. I hate it at the start.
Do you?
I hate it at the start, but then once I'm at it,
once you get
I'm pretty good.
Scenic down around me too.
It's lovely down there.
Oh my god, my walk is stunning. Like it's beautiful.
Like,
but it's up and down. It's a real hard walk. Like.
Do you go up Paddy Brown's Road or do you go on the Chrysler Road?
No, I go to the Chrysler Road over to Lackabridge and back.
Oh fuck, it's the right walk.
Aye.
It's a fucking shitty road too.
It's lovely to walk on. You meet hardly nobody. Like.
Do you know?
It's great. So I do that there, like, and I would like my show was in. I was non-stop running on and off stage.
Was
I? So anyway, I started that, and please God, it'll help me now. But like, it will become. It's apparently it's very good for addicts and stuff. So it is the same kind of thing. That this is other studies overseas and stuff. But it will maybe when there's less of a.
Isn't there bad and good and everything though? Yeah. If you Google something, you're going to see something like, oh, don't drink that much water, you're going to die. Because. To go back to Sean, he says to us about his gastric sleeve that there's a woman in the UK that got a gastric sleeve and died, but they don't know about her. She had health problems before she got it.
Yeah.
And then that just puts out a bad vibe about the whole thing. Do you know what I mean?
Media is a bad thing anyway.
There's good and bad.
That's what somebody said when I was looking it up. It was like, but how many people died from? How many people have died from this? And there are people that have died from it because they have reactions or whatever. Anyway. But then they said, well, how many people died from taking paracetamol a year? And it was like, there's far more. And it's like, well, you know what I mean? There's good and bad. Go to your doctor, get your blood test, check yourself out first before you go.
One injection a day?
Once a week.
Once a week?
Once a week, yeah. Yeah. So I already feel full. I had a bit of a salad for my dinner.
Oh, you on it already?
I started this morning.
Started the day.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Did you say that?
Yeah.
You can see the bruises in her neck.
So what? So do you find it you're probably just thinking it today, or how?
I'm like.
It's hard to know.
Yeah, but
when do you think it should start, or what?
Sarah,
stop, Willie.
Get a 4 legs.
Sarah, I need more injections.
When when you take it first?
I don't know. Like I don't feel hungry. I don't feel. I after I come in from work, that's when I pick. I come in and I pick. This is 4:00. Like I'm thinking, what's in the fridge? What are the kids after school snacks? Geez, I'll have some of that. And then the next thing you have a pile of stuff beside you and you're like, oh my God, right, you're not doing that tomorrow. You're not doing that tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's where my bad time is. Like, I'm good enough in the evening, I just sit with my pint of water in the evening, like, and, you know, but it is that. And I'm sure my portion size are too big, you know. But anyway, this should cut it all down. So, like, I had a small salad for my lunch, for my dinner there, and I didn't even finish it. So I'd say it's starting to kick in. It'll take maybe a day to kick in.
Right.
I hope so. I don't know.
Isn't it like really crazy the things they can do now?
Yeah.
It is, I know.
This is a massive thing, though. This is going to
be massive. I would say.
It's just people aren't talking about it here.
Yeah.
And people are getting it from dodgy places as well, which isn't good because they can't get it here, so they're ordering off dodgy places. So you know, go to your doctor, do your research. You know, I don't mind messaging people about it if they message me back. I just don't want to send out where I got it and then people
you get it down the pier in Downings, 8:30 on a Saturday morning.
Bring your
wonder why I was up so early.
Bring your
boat with a sheepdog.
Bring your IBAN. On that note, folks, we're going to take a wee break here because Marty needs a wee poo. I can smell it turtling in them.
Oh, stop it!
Oh, that's it out loud.
Jesus.
We want to say a massive
Marty.
We want to say a massive thank you to this week's sponsor, V&MPODCAST, the phone box. Thanks a million to the guys over there for jumping on, sponsoring me and Maff on the wee podcast. Great to see another local business jumping on, sponsoring an episode.
You need your screen fixed, you need anything fixed, them boys are doing it. Ashton actually had the phone down and the boys had it fixed. Go ahead and ring you.
Do you know what?
They're very good now, in fairness.
I know it's going to seem real pluggish and all now because they're sponsored the podcast and all that there, but they're very good down there. You go in and say something wrong with your phone, they'll tell you straight away. Do you know what I mean? And they're not, you know, if you get in and say, oh, here, you wouldn't fuck.
And they're easily chatted to too. Like.
And if they're only wee nipple things, well, I'll take it away. You know, they're very local. You know, if there's something small wrong with your phone or something that doesn't, you know.
What did you say?
They're very local.
They're very, very local. And they're very, very good. And as Marty says, they're very easy to talk to and stuff like that. So if you have any problems with your phones, folks, and as he says, iPads, iPhones, fucking tablets, headphones, all that shit, they do everything. So jump on, they go on the phone box, Pierce Road, and check them out. They're on Facebook too and Instagram. So check them out. And yeah, thanks again. And thanks to Sarah for sticking around. We'll get a wee cup of tea here and we'll see you in 5.
Welcome back to episode 61 of the V&M podcast. Live here with MadeUpMummy, aka Sarah, aka MadeUpMummy, whatever way you want it. So we're talking about that injection there, but we make one on ourselves, Matt, will we? For my wedding.
Stop that, Willie. He can't be serious. Well,
I do struggle with weight at times too, like.
Yeah.
I go up and down all the time. I'm wild easy. I put it on wild easy, and it fucks me off. And then it takes one of my family to say, you have weight on. And then I just go animal mode.
See, it doesn't come off for me like that.
But I fucking have to work hard, like.
But like, see if me and John Paul ate the same things for a couple of weeks, he'd be way down and I'd be the exact same.
What's that the cause of? Is that a low
I don't know.
establishment or
Metabolism.
metabolism? Is that what that means?
I do think. Am I going to get in trouble for saying that I think it is easier for men? Not easier, but they do lose it different.
Is it? I wouldn't even know.
I would find that if I cooked
Google
the same
Mark.
things for us.
Used to fall off me a lot, just with being sick, like.
Jesus, delete that.
I'll keep that on, you skinny bastard.
He's got a genetic disorder which he couldn't put on weight, but now when he's on this new drug, he's putting on weight. It's weird.
Are you happy about it?
Oh, I used to be at 50 kilos. I used to have a peg tube in the stomach too.
Jesus.
What's 50 kilos?
Probably about 8 stone, I would say.
Spelled like a skipping rope.
Jesus.
And since the drug, I've put on not now about 68 kilos. About 10.
Mad, like.
I don't know what any of that is, right?
What way do you wee chubby on you?
What the fuck is that?
But
I was like, what?
Hey,
No.
But what were you saying there actually?
But
do you get it? Do you get the food noise?
I do understand what you're saying. Totally.
I 100% understand
because
what
like
you're saying.
I'd have my Weetabix in the morning and I'd go for my walk and work. Sometimes I go around the park, listen with my earphones. I miss my earphones. And I'll come back in, I'm thinking, fucking sweet. Or we get sandwiches and soup down, we'll have a wee cup of soup. You know what I mean? I'm not meant to have, because I'm having rice then and chicken when I go home my break. But I always...
you have just rice and chicken?
Rice, chicken and veg. Slimmers curry.
Oh, well, a bit of sauce or something.
2 eclairs.
Like, the diet I'm on in the minute, what's just going to change, because I'm going back to Daniel, is 2 Weetabix, fruit, meant to be protein, but I don't really take protein because I get bad skin from it. Wait, I'm way over here.
Look the tackler.
Get him a bit closer.
And you can smell the breath
It's
of it.
fucking Sam Jackson, I can smell it.
You're dying for a bit of it.
Sorry, me up off camera. Shh, nobody's watching. And so Weetabix thing.
Do you say some words quite funny? Did you ever notice that?
Wait, what is it?
He's very highly dyslexic.
Bad.
No, he said Weetabix.
Weetabix.
Weetabix. Not
Weetabix. I'm from.
You said Weetabix. You said kept saying Weetabix.
I'm from Old Town.
What's wrong with me? Is my hearing going funny?
No, he's dyslexic. Show Sherry we cut.
Yeah.
What happened?
How's it getting on now?
Oh, it's
You're
over.
still living?
Vanny Stag, yeah, sure. The fucking. I forget what I was going to say. No, I thought
Cut that out of the alcohol.
I thought the boy that was doing the stitches was gay. He kept saying, "Do you feel that?" And I asked, "Of course I can. You have 2 fingers, my arse." But come here, lunchtime then is you weigh your chicken, obviously chicken, rice, vegetables. The wee steam bags I use. See that fucking boiling one thing? Throw them in the microwave for 3 minutes to class. Don't like them. I'm away with you again. Fucking drifting like a speedboat. And then I have potatoes, 300 grams of potatoes, baby potatoes. I chop them up and season them, throw them in the air fryer.
Do you weigh these out, Mava?
With chicken, but
do you weigh it?
The ones I'm on at the minute, obviously when I go to Daniel, he's going to get the right fucking number for me, but I'm only going to have deltas there at the minute.
Are you weighing it?
I do weigh it, but
You kind of know anyway.
I give a random fucking thing. Well, I do use that Slumbers curry or the 50% sugar-free red sauce.
Yeah.
And I still have to get a bagel in there with turkey rasher.
Right, okay.
And then
This is all for lunch.
this is all for
That's
through
what I
the
mean.
day.
Hey,
Oh, through
And then
the
it's
day.
100 gram of
It's a while
natural,
up for
100
lunch.
gram natural yogurt, 100 gram of blueberries.
that's what I mean. Do you
Okay.
see we were doing this here? Like I was eating more than I'd ever fucking eaten. I was
Yeah.
on a diet. Do you know what I mean? It's weird.
Aye, it's just eating the right
weird.
things,
It's
isn't
just
it?
you're
It
just
is eating the right things,
whole
like.
food, like,
But
but
hey-
you're obviously working out and you're getting your steps in too, like.
But hey, we're the exact same as you. We fucking love eating. Like we love our food, love
Yeah.
going out eating, and love fucking takeaways and
Would
that.
you
We're
be
the
more
same.
me, Matt? You like your wee outs, like.
I love going out and eating. Like I love it.
Going out and eat. It's my favourite thing to do.
I love it too.
And I don't want that to stop. Like, I want to be able to eat out. I might not eat as much, but I definitely still want to go out and enjoy my food.
That's what I was meant to ask you. Like, it doesn't like kill your appetite altogether.
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I think maybe the first couple of days, and depends. I think when you move up a level, so you have to go up like the first dose is 2.5, and then the next
Oh,
is
right,
5,
yeah.
and you have to
So
move up.
750.
Yeah, you move up then, and I think then it can be more like. But I think if you're really feeling like you can't eat at all, you're on too high a dose. You shouldn't be up in it.
So you come back down again.
Yeah, yeah.
How was? Do you know what I was thinking earlier today? We push a lot of men's mental health on this podcast, but I was thinking earlier then. Was your mental health affected a lot before your decision to go on this?
I am probably not I wouldn't have white bad mental health or anything. I'm quite lucky. I would probably need things have happened in my life that have really affected my whole life. I don't really talk about it that much. My friends know I had a wee sister that died at 2 months when I was 10, and that's completely affected me. And I don't like talking about it, and I don't talk about it. And if people are talking about it, I just go into a thing. I count.
Right.
I'll count all the letters and that there, and I'll do that to stop myself crying.
Oh,
And I
wait.
don't like talking about it. It was a really bad time in my life.
Yeah.
She was in Dublin for 2 months. Mum and Dad were going up and down, and we were at home, and it was really not a nice time. But that's affected everything in my life. It's affected me wanting probably kids so young and things like that there. I'd say it really has affected me. But there's that side of my mental health, which probably isn't great. I probably do need a lot of counselling for that kind of thing.
Would you not think of going counselling?
Maybe, but I went to counsel after I had my first Ella. I had a really, really traumatic time having her, and I had to go for a lot of counselling. I got postnatal depression wasn't really a word that was said, or anxiety definitely wasn't a word then. And I was taking panic attacks, but I didn't know what they were. So we would be out in River Milan and Letterkenny. We'd be out in Milan. Like John Paul wouldn't drink. He would drive home, and then do you remember they used to come in the big stilts and stuff? And I couldn't breathe, and I couldn't get the top. I used to call it my top breath. So it'd be like, and I'm like, I can't get the top, and I'm like, no, I still can't get. I'd have to get to, and then I could relax, but I couldn't. He used to put the seats back, and I couldn't get my breath, but I didn't know what that was. But then I was having nightmares of like being in a basement full of water up to here. And there was like 2 entrances and black things were getting into the water, and it was black water. So Mum sent me to the doctor or whatever, and it was like, no, you've got some form of postnatal. No, that was never a word that was mentioned, but I needed a lot of counselling. I had a lot of bad things happen when I was having her that shouldn't have been done to me. Yeah. Really bad things that should never, ever have happened.
Do you not think about going to counselling with the grief of your...
Probably, yeah.
I would. I didn't want to go after I lost my friend too, but I went, and I think it did help.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's a funny thing, like.
It is, because grief could infect you. I had wild bad skin, do you remember, Mappa? My skin broke out. Yeah. Fucking terrible. Yeah. I didn't know what it was or couldn't.
It's your head, but it affects you so physically.
It was probably the grief. I wasn't, you know what I mean? I don't know, but I'm open about my grief. Like, I go to the graveyard and I have a cry and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So I don't know why, but people say grief can affect you in different ways. My face was like a fucking painter's radio.
I think what happened to me was I didn't want to get upset in front of my... I don't talk about this really. But I didn't want to get upset in front of my mum because I knew they were having such an awful time. I was only 10.
Are you only 10?
I was only 10. But people think that doesn't affect kids. And it really annoys me when people say this. I'm like, yeah, well, I was only 10 and it's affected
your parents have been up and down the
in my life. It affected everything. So I don't like crying in front of my mum about it, about really anything. And me and my mum were so close, but I don't like talking about it. So
see, I never opened up in front of my family, and they got annoyed at that because I never speak to them about the death of my parents or death.
Why do you not cry with me about this? And I'm like, oh, just no.
I was the exact same as you. Yeah. Got so annoyed. They were like, why are you not opening up to us? Why do you not chat about mum? Why do you not chat about Shimmy? Why do you not chat about daddy? Not there, but I just have my own space. I go out to the graveyard, and that's where I have, and the graveyard has to be empty. Yeah. Because I've seen somebody coming and puts me off me. Sometimes I don't go out and cry. Yeah. But then there's days if it can be empty and quiet, I'll just have a good cry, which is such a relief for me.
But I think that helps me. That's the way you deal with it. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
No, there's not, because that's the way
you're still dealing with it.
Yeah, because there was days I'll be just driving the car and I'll be just text Ashley, right, I'm going to the graveyard just in case you're wondering where I'm at. Yeah. And then I go out and come back and she just notice. But I feel good then when I come back because I've got it all out, if you know what I mean.
It's your way of doing it.
That's my way of doing it.
I don't even really do that. Sometimes like a video will come up on TikTok.
That's home.
Of like somebody with their wee sister. My wee sister had Down syndrome. So it'll be like somebody with their wee sister with Down syndrome, and I think that's so cruel, and I don't talk about it, and that's it. That's what I do. No, I can feel myself. And I'm like, no, don't do it. I pull myself right back, and then I'd count everything. Then it's the weirdest thing.
It's weird.
But it's, do you know what? Hey, it's
that's all affected me. Whether that's weight related or not, I don't know. But that's how my mental health is. It's like grand day to day. I'm fine day to day, and all.
That's fair. That's good. Actually, I just like and you seemed like not fuck. I hate. I don't know how to word it.
No, go on ahead.
I don't want to say like when I seen you putting this up, I was like, fuck. Like I couldn't believe you yourself put it up. Like because when you obviously. I hate judging people off fucking social media. I hate it.
No, but go on ahead. It's grand. That's what everybody does.
Yeah, but I don't like people do that. But whenever anyway, you put your content up, obviously, and we love your content. But then I asked you about your mental health because I was wondering, I'm not saying you put a front on for the camera. Mm-hmm. Obviously not, definitely not, because you're probably one of the most genuine persons I know. Mm-hmm. But I was just wondering, are you struggling behind the camera? Off camera, sorry.
Yeah.
That because you are so energetic, you're so joyful, and you're so on the camera. Mm-hmm. But then I just wanted to ask you that because I just didn't know if you were struggling off camera. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
I don't want to sound like a fucking,
No,
like I'm not, she's only putting that
no.
on. Do you know what I mean?
I think what it is with me is I just say everything straight out. I tell everybody everything. If I'm having any issues at home, I go and tell my friends. Like, I don't hold anything back. And like I said to you, I don't listen to myself back. I say it out and I press send and I don't listen to it back. So I hardly even know what to put up half the time.
Right.
So I know I just put everything out there. And I do try and be, although I have weight issues and stuff, I do try to be very body positive. And like, if you're very obese, and you're happy with yourself, that is fine. I'm not telling anybody that has weight on that they should do it or anything like that. This was only for me. But if you're happy at whatever weight you are, you be so happy. And I do promote body positivity and things like that, and be happy in yourself. And I really do try, but sometimes then that's what gets me then. You know, it does get to me.
Do you know, like you, like see you going, if there's something wrong, you go and tell your friends, no bar, you're very open to that. That's fucking very good, you know, because there's a lot of people that hide that. And that's probably why their mental health's so bad.
Yeah.
And that's probably why horrible things like suicide and stuff happen.
Yeah.
And that's probably why the rate of it's so high.
Yeah.
So see for you to like talk, like if something's wrong, you say something.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't say something when something's wrong.
Yeah, I do. I say everything.
I'm
And I
very
am a
open too.
genuinely pretty happy person.
Yeah.
I live my life very happy and dancing every day and having the crack, and I love having the crack with my kids. You know, all that there. But like then, like I did have a miscarriage years ago too, and that was one time that I got that was probably the one time in my life I got really down, really down, and it really hurt me. It really did. But like again, you just.
Does it hurt
carry
you
on.
because you're just not a down person?
No, because it just brings everything back about what happened before, and it was a really horrible. Like I got to the 12, it was the day off the 12 weeks,
Yeah, for fuck's sake.
and then I was like, something's wrong, and they checked, and I had a lovely doctor in the hospital. I think he was from Luxembourg or somewhere, and he was so nice, and I got so upset. They just said there was no heartbeat. The baby was about 9 weeks, and I was coming to the 12 weeks, so I thought, you know how like it is. You think, oh, I've got to 12 weeks. That's it. I'm okay now. But no, and it all went wrong, and I didn't have a nice experience after that, but I just really hurt me. I really felt really bad about it. Like I just felt really down.
Yeah.
So things like that would bring me down. I don't deal with death good. I don't want to die. Death scares me. I don't like death. I get really upset when people close to me die. I get really, I cannot hold in the tears.
Yeah.
You know.
You must have a very good family and friends.
Yeah,
a very good family and friends. A very good support network.
Yeah, I really do. I'm very close to my family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very close
It's
to my
good
mum and
having a
dad.
close family, but I'm scared. I was scared of death too. When I was young, I used to cry in my bed thinking
used to do
about
it too.
it just being pure dark.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I used to
I don't
cry
even want
when
to
my
chat
mum-
about it now because I get uptight about it.
Yeah.
See people that are heathens and all that and says there's no afterlife. I fucking hate that.
Yeah,
Too.
and I really hope there is. I do believe there is. I really.
There better be.
really
There better be.
believe
I
there is.
never had any signs like as in ghosts or any of that. Did you any of that?
I used to say this thing going down the stairs and I was like, you know, you turn off the light in the landing, then you'd have to run in the dark. And he's like, don't come to me. But I do think there's something. I feel there is something.
I've never come across any paranormal activities.
No, but I definitely, like, my nana was a real spiritual person. Like, she was absolutely bonkers, and I live in her house now. And, like, sometimes if John Paul's being an asshole to me, he'll hurt himself. He'll bang something off the table, and I'll be like, that's my nana there. You shouldn't have done that, should you? She's getting you back. And I really do think it. I swear to God. But I definitely believe in ghosts and stuff. I definitely
Did you
do.
ever say anything, Matt?
No, I don't know Ouija board
You
one
would
time.
shut the fucking back
Did you?
end of yourself.
Oh, I couldn't do it. I'd die.
I never want to speak about that again. Delete that.
That's bad. Did you do it?
No.
That's bad.
Oh, you didn't?
No, did I? But I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
Just in case they come back and kill me.
You're hoping to rape you? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Do cut that.
Come here, I cut that. But, when my mum died, I would love to have a sign, but would you actually love to have a sign, or would you shit yourself? That's what
I would now.
Shut the fucking
I'd
neck.
love a sign now.
I
the
would
neck.
shit the pants.
No, I'd love it now. I'd absolutely love it.
Would you?
And even in the house I'm in, like, my nana always used to say to me, would you not move? You know, I was younger and Adela very young, and would you not live down here? All I need is that wee room. And I was like, no, I'm not living down here in the middle of nowhere. And like I lived in other houses, a couple other houses, renting houses and stuff, and I'd be like, if John Paul went out, I'd be bricking it at night. I'd have the covers over my head maybe music on. I could not. And this is the first house I've ever lived in that I don't get one bit scared.
Fuck, that's good.
Ever. And there's such a good feeling. And I fully believe that's because she's there and she's happy. I fully believe it.
That's lovely,
and
isn't it?
I'd love to see a ghost now. I was doing a video at my walk one day and I was chatting away to myself and that was grand. And a girl that used to work with John Paul says there was a woman behind her in her video, and I won't watch it back. But she was like, there was a woman standing behind and there's nobody on that road. And I said it. So I live beside a really old pub, the Old Glen Bar, right next door. And sometimes, like in the middle of winter, you go in, like say Tuesday evening, and a couple of wee locals come in, and you all turn the chairs around each other in the bar, and a few ghost stories were going. And I said that, John Paul actually said it because you'd think I was all there, Sarah, chatting shit again. Yeah. And he said this story, and he goes, they said, well, there is a rock there that stuff's meant to have happened behind it, like that's years and years ago. At this place, right where I was videoing. Somebody said they were. No, maybe that's Sarah. Me mad, but like, not cutting heads off. No, maybe not.
Cutting heads off?
I don't know, but maybe that's pure stupid now.
That was Marty down looking for a jack and stuff.
If anybody hears us from down there, they'll be like, "Oh my god, that's not true." And there is a few ghost stories about inside that bar too. But
do you like horror films?
I love them.
I love horror films.
I love.
Oh, you actually said that in your live video last day. I heard you on a bit.
Do you? Would you go to a fortune teller?
Ashton
actually wants to go to one to see if
I would now. I'm always wild scared. They say about you dying or something, or somebody dying.
She wants to go and find out is she going to have the disease her mother has.
And it will lead
dementia. I said, do fucking not. See if I had to know my fate.
My nana had as well. It's awful.
Fucking awful. And I wouldn't want to know that you're going to have that. Go back and see if any spirits come.
Yeah.
Aye.
That's
see what
more
they
like
say.
A clairvoyant.
But it'd be fucking.
Would you believe them though?
How would they fucking know?
Like if you were up there one night and someone says, "I don't see anything, Marty, just black." Like, what would you say?
Open the curtains, you stupid.
Well done. Very clever. Very good.
But they reckon it is. Like, my cousin's a fortune teller. Like.
I did get my tarot cards read by a girl online, and she filled me with confidence to be like, do more, put yourself out.
Did she tell you things about you yourself?
She just gave me, you had to pick a couple of cards, and she told me.
But then again,
things.
Like I could probably, like you put so much stuff online, I could probably tell you, like, you know.
But, there is a guy messaged me, actually, I must get back to him, I'm really bad at replying to messages. But he does that clairvoyanty stuff. So I'll get back to him and I'll do that reading with him. He's the one that sees people. They see people around you. They can see spirits and stuff from people. There's a few.
There's that wee bastard voice in my head. Get it back, Chris, when you go,
Stop that, will you?
You'll be alright, you'll sweat it out the night in your bed when you don't sleep.
Oh, do you do that after you've been drinking? Toss and turn all night?
Yeah, sir. And I've wild swollen hands. They're
why are you laughing? That's not even funny.
They're desperate. See, last night I can hardly close my and drink brings them worse.
What? You need to get that checked out. They're really swollen. I don't think that's good.
I got all my blood done. Perfect. Rheumatoid arthritis, no.
That's actually a side effect from hair transplants.
You rheumatoid.
No, I got everything.
That
is. See, with the drinking makes it worse. I woke up last night and I had to put this hand there.
Do you have rheumatoid arthritis?
No, they test me for it.
I don't know.
That's a side effect from hair transplants. Do you know that?
No, it's not.
That is.
Is it? You know,
they're tight, aren't they? Like,
didn't your parents hear anything about it?
My dad was riddled arthritis.
Oh wait, did he swollen hands or anything?
My dad's mother was riddled arthritis, and he prayed to take the pain away from her. And when she died, he got rheumatoid arthritis. Would you believe that?
Gone away.
Dad got it when he was 40.
What?
Started getting sore feet out in golf. Sure, my mum and dad's fucking whole personal life then was fucked because he couldn't go anywhere with pains.
Did he swollen hands now, you remember?
I don't know if it's swollen hands or not, but they're tight. Like, if I'm playing football too, they swell. Like,
mine would swell after a walk. I could feel them.
It's funny. It's funny, isn't it?
You pregnant or anything?
No, I don't think so.
That was like my feet. I used to call them Shrek feet. I couldn't
they
get
call,
a shoe on.
They call me hippo hands more. You see this photo. Now, I sent this into my family.
Does your fingers not swollen?
Of course they are.
That right one's far worse than the left.
If you put them on you, it was just...
I would have been asking you, get a wee jumper. Oh, Jesus. Sarah, tell me this here.
Yes.
Have you any negative comments since you put it up?
Not really, no.
No?
I don't really get... I was expecting it, because when you do put yourself out there, you have to expect it, like...
Because I asked Sean the same thing, and he says, he's riddled with it.
No, I don't get nothing.
He doesn't give a fuck,
Really?
cool.
One person was just saying there was a Catherine Thomas episode out about this injection or whatever. Is it with injection or in general? Or both?
No, just the injection.
It was like your doctor wouldn't approve of this and everything. And that's grand. That wasn't anything bad. That was just do your research. And I have done my research. I have done loads of research on it. But no, nobody. There's loads of people on it. Loads.
Yeah,
loads and loads and loads.
Jeez, I wouldn't even... I never heard it until you put up. I never heard of it.
About the injection?
No.
Did you know about it?
Oh,
Never
it's
heard of it.
massive. It'll
Never
all
heard
be
of
your
it.
phones here. That's all you're going to get now, videos of that.
What do you see now?
Aye, you're out fucking...
So this is a photo. I had a photo. We'll not put it up anyway because it's people from my work.
Do they mind if I put it up?
Nah, but
don't
it's my
mind?
supervisor was leaving. So Evan Logan is the photographer. So he put the hand on bigger, like. It's quality, isn't
Oh,
it?
stop it. It's like a
Oh!
glove. You know
So
when you
I
blow up a
put it
glove?
in the family group, and next thing, sisters, for fuck's sake, Marty, go to casualty now. That's going to explode.
Stop.
I put that up here, man.
You're going to get stretch marks in your hand.
Stretch marks in my hands, aye.
Stretch marks.
I'll have to get Count Kilimanjaro fucking injections under my hands.
Just tie something around it. Just affects the hand. Just gets it.
I know, like, I was lying like that this morning, fucking wee boy walks in, what the fuck are you at?
That is bad.
It is bad, aye. They feel very swollen today, and that's drink does a lot of that. But I
Never
got
heard
my
that
liver
before.
and everything checked, like, I'm not a fucking alcoholic, man. Just the weekend.
Manny was married a broker, not alcoholic. I could give it arthritis, my fire.
They tested for it.
And it's not.
No.
What do you think it is?
Marvel hands.
Hulk?
What about transgenderism or anything?
Here comes Marvel's new movie, Shovels.
Oh, Jesus. Shovels broken.
Coming to a house near you. Want me to clash your wife?
Oh.
I'm Shovels, the wife clasher.
Sarah, tell us. What does your family think of this? What does
they're
your
all
family think of
supportive.
this?
They all know I struggle, like. They all know I struggle.
Are they like other people? Oh, you don't need to. Or...
Well, my mum would be, but John Paul knows. He would know how bad it gets me down. This is
Yeah.
something that really gets me down. I don't get down, so something is bad if it gets me
Yeah.
down. So he knows. He's like, no, you go for it. Do what makes you happy. Yeah, no, they're all supportive. They're all grand.
It's good
They
you
want to
need
know.
me.
They're all dying to hear how it goes.
Are they?
Everybody's dying to hear how it goes. I am dying to hear how it goes myself.
John Paul too. Sarah's husband's the nicest man you can meet. He's the coolest guy.
He's alright.
Well, you've
He's
got a
bit of
crack with
dose,
him.
but it's
Black belt and fucking jiu-jitsu, sure.
Is he?
He does. He is, isn't he?
alright. No, he's not.
Is he not? He's a black. He's a couple of black belts and wardrobe down Glen just. Got that totally wrong. I thought he was jiu-jitsu.
What the fuck? That's what Sarah's other husband. Oh,
Don't tell anybody.
John Paul got it.
Cut that. I know, he's very good. We're together a long time.
Yeah.
We're together, I think, 21 years.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I learned funny.
No, it's not, is it?
I bet
You're
he's
not.
only 21.
You're not. You were going about when I was going about. You are a bit younger, are you? What age are you?
I'm 34.
I'm not far off that either. Just a wee bit off it. Just a wee bit.
I'm 38 next
I'm
Monday.
38 now.
Are you 38, man?
Next Monday, 38 lad. 14th to the 4th, 1987.
Oh, you may give on your PPS.
Born in
number,
the
who
back
had it?
field in fucking Manor at
I
quarter
don't
past
think I knew you when I was younger. I used to be up about Letterkenny a good
Did you?
bit.
He was a mink.
What's a mink?
He was
What's
throwing
that
stones at
What's
carriers.
a mic mean?
mean? What does a mink mean? Oh, sorry, is that a bad question?
No.
That is it.
He
What
was
does
like,
that mean?
like when you were down the street, he was probably one of the wee hoodies down robbing the shops. Mafa.
He's dead, sorry.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry.
Tell her what you said last year. Hold on, I'll probably not put this on. I'll probably put music over it, right?
coming back from...
Did you write this out?
Nah,
Voice note.
Oh, voice note. Well, at least you know it was off the top of his head if it was a voice note.
We're coming
That's
He
pure
back.
actually
shit.
typed it out.
We're coming back from...
Aye, but it was pure serious. So I
Coming
was
back
like,
from Ballyfade, a meeting then too. I went over to take a car, so I want to... Bad, like, bad.
Oh my god.
but I was like, Jesus, cut all that out, Mark. By the way, sure.
Buy a pair of Asics.
Cut all that out. Jeez, what a bad fucking note to leave the episode on.
Do whatever keeps you happy anyway, Sarah, and keep us updated.
I will.
And when you're a couple of months down the line, we'll get you on just to give the viewers and all
You
the
might
people.
not know me.
Huh?
You might not know me.
Sarah,
Where are you? I'm here. Tiny.
don't leave that.
That's
Don't leave that wee boy's voice here now. Me and Benny down here eating Pringles all
I've
day
left him in
long.
the kitchen. He's in the fridge waiting for you.
Marty's that you?
We always ask our guest at the end of every podcast 3 very important questions.
Okay.
And I'm glad you just started this because your appetite would have been...
He asked her now. A couple of months their favourite takeaway: carrots and boiled soup. What's your favourite Pringle? Ice cube flavour? I can
Dust.
shut
I think dust.
My bag jumped onto the back burner, son. I have no control today at all. There's definitely about there me giving out about the wee boy shade themselves.
I love that flavour.
Favourite movie, Mr. Motivator?
Do you remember him?
He was a colourful hair.
Oh, fuck.
I meant in his fucking clothes.
Oh,
Like.
Jesus.
No, he did.
man.
Yeah, he
There
did.
were
He
wee-
did.
Cut that
There
to
were
the
wee
whole
tiny
plan.
leotards and
Hey,
stuff like bright
leotards,
orange.
and them
bright,
stalked him like a.
Oh my god.
He's got me started here.
Sorry, Shan.
Let's come back down there again.
Sarah,
Yes.
favourite takeaway? We asked this before.
We've done these before.
Sarah was actually on the podcast before, if anyone hasn't known.
And that was the problem then. Do you remember I had to wear a swimming suit in front of you? So I was like, no, I'm not going. I won't
Fuck,
go.
aye.
I won't go. I will go. I won't go.
That's right.
Jeez, aye.
I told you, like last minute, you're like, we need to know. Are you coming down? I was like,
Jeez, I didn't even think of that.
So
Actually.
Okay.
what's your favourite hotel to go to in Ireland? Just a random off the bat one.
Why not the takeaway?
Hey? But she says already.
it's very hard. Jeez, I don't know.
Where
I
do you
still
like to
don't know.
go? Do you like to go anywhere in Ireland?
Shandon!
Barrow Moor.
Shandon
I
Hotel.
do love the Shandon.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love Galway and places like that there.
Galway's nice
Galway's
down
lovely.
there.
I love Moville.
Ackle. That's down in
Well,
Galway, isn't it?
my
Never
uncle
been.
owned 2 pubs in Moville, you know.
What pubs?
McNamara's and the Town Clock. But he sold McNamara's there in the corner beside the butcher's.
Did
Who is
does
it?
He sold the town clock too, did he?
Aye.
There's a few funny stories about that place. Have you ever heard that?
It's fucking haunted. You see where the camera thing is in Newton?
Yeah.
See if you go around that corner,
Aye.
there's 2 houses that were derelict.
Aye.
And one on the left hand side, nobody can stay in it. It's that haunted.
I'd love to go.
So
Let's
I
go
would
there.
love to go down with a cameraman
go-
some
can we
night
go and
and
do
go down
it?
and go under the house.
Oh, I'd love to do that.
Oh, your wee chassis belt be stung on you. You would be shit. You need a nappy on you. I'd say.
Is it really bad?
They reckon it's terrible. Nobody can live in it. But the one across the road is meant to be haunted too. We did up the house on the left hand side if you're coming back from Derry.
Oh my god.
So the one on the left hand side, the big one, the 2-story on the left hand side it's all overgrown. It's meant to be completely and utterly.
So was this your uncle's house or what?
No, but it's
No,
just
but
scared.
that's not. It's
There's
not
a lot of
haunted.
things happened to that
What the
house
fuck are you
and
on
it's
about
haunted.
No, we're chatting about the town clock place, but that's not
But
the
he was
stories
saying it's
that
haunted and I
No,
says that too.
it's not haunted stories I heard.
What is it?
You know, there's a lot of.
What? Where? I don't know what's going on.
A lot of what?
There's a lot.
Say it the fuck name. What I do? Give the right
I don't
bands.
know how much I meant to say. I've heard like insider stories about it, but yeah, there's like
Is this your uncle's place?
There's,
I sold it.
Is this the uncle who used to touch you when you were younger?
Oh Jesus!
You my belly. That's semen curdling.
Oh, Papa. Sarah, I'm sorry.
Sorry,
I
no,
don't think
you-
this is going to get this deep.
No, there's
But
there's
tell us the
party,
town
there's
clock.
parties. There's parties go on it. You have to leave your phone at the door, and you're not allowed to bring a phone. It's invitation only.
Swingers.
I possibly, but like other stuff, yeah.
Have you a number for it? No.
You have to get an invitation.
Oh, wait. Ring your uncle's, yeah.
It's
No, I sure shouted.
it's the guy that owns Broadway, I heard, or like owns something.
He's American.
Yeah. And they have
I'm not a stitch on them, sir.
They have big parties and
Wonder we get a
like masquerade things and
Get a
stuff like that.
podcast in there.
You have to wear masks and everything.
Are we allowed to put that
Dress
out or we get sued or what?
I don't know. I don't know.
Tag the 10 o'clock,
I know people that have been to the parties, like, yeah.
Hey?
I know, I've heard people been to the parties, like. There's a lot of, and like the guys come over and they're trying to buy houses all around the place.
Are you winding us
I
up?
don't know, I'm not. I don't
What
get good vibes.
goes on? There is all.
I don't know if I should say all
Fucking
this on
say
the
it.
microphones, no, because I could get
Do
in
they
trouble.
do they be riding down there?
I'm sure they do.
Aye, but what
It's
kind?
not-
Or it looks a bit bad out right now.
I don't know. It's like secret parties.
So you just be walking around putting your tool in everything?
Oh, maybe.
Okay?
Possibly.
But that's what them parties is.
Possibly.
How
I
you-
Is that
don't
what it is,
know.
like, so
I
when
How are
don't
you,
know.
Margaret? I got the bonus ball in the bingo there, but there we go.
It's like all people come to, like, are brought in, flown in. Eddie Izzard was down. He was down.
A hooker house you're on about?
I don't know. There's
Mark's
there's
taking it up there.
There's a lot of stories.
Mark, Google that.
Don't know
Get
if
the
you-
number, Mark, and the air
don't know
code.
if you know much about it.
Your mum is going down.
It's very secretive. This is why, like, people
Aye,
don't
nobody
seem to
knows
know
what's
about
on.
this. So I used to live down there till I was
Oh, did you?
6.
She
in
was actually the
Greencastle,
manager in
so
it.
we'd always go down and I'd know people down
He
there
showed
then.
the two pubs, leased out the McNamara's in.
Yeah.
So we
Which
did.
one's McNamara's again?
See in the town clock,
Mm-hmm.
if you head down that way,
Oh, yeah, on the left-hand side.
it's on the next to
Lovely
the
wee pub.
butcher's before the
Aye,
corner. Goes around the
lovely.
corner for the Karen Donna fucking
Aye.
road.
Lovely. It's a lovely spot. I love it.
Nice pub there. Nice pub.
Favourite movie, Sarah?
I'm not good at this, remember? I'm very
Horror,
bad at
give us a
making...
horror.
I love horrors. I'm wild bad at picking things. Wild bad. My dad used to say in the shop, pick a bar of chocolate, and I'd be like, oh. And it would take me 10 minutes. He'd just pick one up and then get from there because I couldn't
I couldn't wait.
listen to it anymore. Like, if I go back, like, I used to love, like, Wayne's World and stuff. Like, they're probably my top
Wayne's
tier
World.
Yeah.
Part of
films, like
time.
that
What a
there,
show.
like. That's probably my favourite films. Like, I do love Actually and those
Oh,
kind of things.
yeah.
I don't like chick flicks
Did
at
you
all.
watch Mobland yet?
No, I never heard of it.
Oh, it's the new Tom Ritchie series with Tom Hardy,
Oh, I think Irish accents
Hal
in it.
Mirren, and Pierce Brosnan. Shocking. Pierce
Aye,
Brosnan's
heard they're
Irish. It's the
bad.
worst Irish accent I've ever heard in my life.
Aye.
But it's a very good show.
Right, okay.
Oh, it's very good.
There's some
Very good. I have to
shows
watch the second one. Well, I'll be watching tonight, don't I? Because the two eyes will fade under the pillow.
I'm probably boring the crap out of
I'll
you.
probably lie and waking now for fucking ages.
No, you won't. You'll be out.
We'll go one out in case Marty falls asleep here. Did you Google that, Mark, or watch him?
It says town clock's closed permanently.
Nah, so
Aye,
they
it is.
say.
So they say.
I hope I don't get
Yeah, you're getting
in
rested.
trouble down there. They're not going to
Just put
want me
up
in
tag
anymore.
Sarah with them. And DM Sarah, MadeUpMummy, if you want invited to
Oh, I
the
get in trouble.
Hooker
now.
party.
secret sex
Oh.
parties.
There definitely is, though. There's something.
On that note, Sarah, best of luck with
Thank you so
with
much,
everything,
boys.
and keep
Yeah.
tuned on this, and we'll be looking at keep tuned on this. Keep us updated, and
I will.
we'll be looking at your content.
Thanks very much for having
and
me on.
No,
Thank
best
you.
luck with it. And who gives a fuck what anybody thinks?
Yeah.
And keep being you, and I hope it works for you.
Thank you so much.
That's probably the
No
nicest
bother.
thing he's
And
ever
go
said to
and
anyone.
go get counselling too. Just
And then,
that's
yeah.
coming from me.
Probably won't do that, but I'll,
You should have left it at that.
No, but I want her to like
Yeah.
you know what I mean. It helped me, and
Hey.
if it helped me, why did it help you?
See that, but Martha, how did you know to go get counselling? How did you?
I didn't go. I didn't want to go, but Shimmy's parents pushed me to.
Aye, but how, like, do you know?
I thought it would have been okay, and then they says, Roshan says, "No, you've seen a brutal fucking."
Aye, but like, how do you say, right? Like, how do you say, I need to go here or what? Or, do you know, because it's hard, like,
Go where?
to get counselling. When did you know you need to go?
No, I didn't know at all. Roshan says you need to go to hang.
But did you think you would have
needed
needed?
dramatic? I was like, no, I don't need it, and they were like, you have to go. And then when I went, everything opened up. So, counselling is good, folks. I thought it wasn't for me.
From there to there, then now what's the difference? Like what's because I've always kind of thought that I was like, does someone be sitting there someday and say, "Fuck, I need counselling," or does someone have to tell you need counselling?
I don't know that I can't because it's been that long. It's been 8 years.
it's getting up and doing these things. It's the hard bit. You go, oh, I must do that. I must
But
do
you
that. But
like
then,
that's why I said to you, like you don't know how hard it is for you to say that there's something wrong.
yeah.
you don't know. You probably don't know how hard that is for someone else.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm totally open book, and other people aren't like that at all.
It's crazy, like,
Yeah.
because it just builds up and builds up and builds up and
Yeah.
gets worse and worse and worse.
Yeah.
But I always thought that I was just like,
Probably do need to be forced into it. Go and do it. Just
that's what I was asking.
go
her, I was
once.
like-
It's the go once
Go
and see how you
once
get
and then
on.
you see what's like.
That's why I was asking.
Did you just have to talk over the same thing every time?
And she would just open up about everything, about my children, everything. To just go down, they open up a load of fucking books, like
Yeah, that you don't.
back to my
yeah.
mum and dad and blah blah blah. They just open
Yeah.
you up, like.
Was it hard?
No, it wasn't hard. No, you just I spoke more to them than I spoke to my family.
Oh,
Because you don't know her. It's just
Yeah.
funny. You don't know them, and they
think
just
once you
ask
start
you, tell
speaking-
me about that, and you're just when you start speaking, you're like,
Aye.
she's sitting there. Hurry up, the fuck you.
Did you ever say stuff there that you thought you would never say before?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Maybe you can't remember.
I can't remember.
You're lost. That's why.
It's probably hard.
You got a bad reception,
Why
right?
joke with you?
It's probably hard to remember.
It is that.
Things you probably don't want to.
You just open up and
Would
you're.
you want to remember them?
What do you mean?
Like, would you want to go back and like remember remember that time what you said? Like,
I'm
sitting
sure I
down?
remember it every day. So there's an anniversary of his thing, and you run
No, I
through
mean
your
like
head.
you in the counselling session, like.
No, I don't. I don't go back and think it. No.
No.
I think I'm okay. Like I definitely am okay.
Yeah. I think everybody could do with a bit of counselling.
I know
There's
it's
a lot of things people don't
no,
talk about and just don't remember that, but there's something wrong.
Do you know what? This helps us a lot. See the
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
That's
Getting the
fuck-
chat, like.
See,
Yeah.
getting the chat, even if it's pure shite.
Yeah.
and the laughs in.
See the laughs.
See,
Like,
Aye.
if we
laughing's
can-
a good mental health thing.
It is,
People,
it's
it's
brilliant.
underrated. It is definitely.
Hey, if we could like, fuck, we say it in nearly every podcast. Like, we love laughing. Like, see that
Aye.
laughing there, tears on the
Does you so good,
if you
does
can
it?
bottle that up, a wee bit of fart in it, just you're fucking unreal.
But it's so good. Like,
Does
it's
does
so
you
good.
so good.
And-
Really does.
You know, fucking life's hard at the moment. Like, everything's fucking a deer and everything's fucked and everybody's fucked and.
Yeah. You can't
Shots,
take
€7,
things too
fucking
seriously.
shots, €7.
You can't take
Did that
things
ever
too
happen?
seriously.
No.
Even
know
what's
why the
going out of
word's
your
fucked,
bank account
Charles.
buying the shots. Just it's not serious.
The word's fucked out. The shots are €11.
€7, huh?
But again,
Everything
it's
is so dear now, and it's.
It is hard. People are struggling.
But I think the Americans going to go into a recession going by. Did you see the
someone said.
the
Someone said.
riots in New York? Not riots, but the protests.
Is there?
Oh my God!
What does
they're
that mean for
lying
us?
for miles.
Are we in trouble?
3 million nationwide at the weekend.
Hey,
3 million all over the country at the weekend.
are they going to go into recession in America?
They reckon you're one wage pack away from being homeless. It's that bad in Ireland. I heard that on the radio today.
Well, most people are living week to week.
Wasn't that crazy?
Most people
Yeah,
are.
it is. It's week to week.
Yeah. Most people. Anybody
Sad,
that
like.
I'd be speaking to, yeah.
It's sad.
But anyway, we're healthy and
That's
the main
one
thing.
thing. Yeah,
Healthy,
we're
your
health.
family's healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, as Marty says, Sarah, thanks a million for coming on. And do you know what? As you say to us, a lot of people might be on this and we don't know it.
They are.
Well, you should be very fucking proud of going so public
Thanks.
and
very
not
much.
being fucking.
Thank you.
Because I say a lot of people will listen to you,
Yeah.
and maybe a lot of people might fucking go and do it when they see your journey or whatever.
Yeah.
And they
And
probably wouldn't if they didn't see your journey.
Well, I don't want to influence. It's
No,
not
I know,
to-
Mm.
but it's just people. You know, people are in the same situation. You know,
Right.
and just can relate to it. But I do want to say thanks a million to you. You are always the most supportive people, and anything that I do, you are always there. You are always. I always feel completely welcome. You never make me feel left out of things. You know, when we go to things and.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you are always there and so supportive. So thanks a million
No
to you.
bar.
And I
No, no.
always say that to people, you know, you are really behind the podcast. People don't know you, but behind it, you are actually genuinely so good to me and so nicely.
Thank you very
Problem.
much. Thank
Any
you
day
very
There's
much.
always a seat there for you, Sarah.
That is true. That
Next
is always
week,
a seat.
yeah.
And hopefully
Back
we'll
next
get.
week.
Back next. It's my birthday. I'll not be here. You can go on with Vincent.
Don't be saying that.
But
That's
no, that's
S&V
that's
podcast.
brilliant. Thanks, Sarah, and subscribe us too. Me and Vinny want to make a bit of money out of this. To pay for my
We're so genuine, aren't we?
to pay for my wee boy's confirmation. And so
That'll
hit the
cost you.
subscribe button and watch a few podcasts so we can get fucking paid. To be honest, no, I'm only joking. Hit the subscribe button, follow us on Instagram and whatever other platforms on, because I do nothing. Mafa does all the platforms.
True. And a
I
massive.
just sit here, be me, and it seems to be working for now until we split up next week.
Massive thank you to this week's sponsor again, going over to Phone Box. We appreciate you jumping on, supporting me and Mafa on our wee podcast. We love it. And just to end on this, folks, we've got big news coming soon. And no, Marty's not pregnant, but we've good news coming soon, and we'll share it very soon. Thanks again to Sarah. Check out the full episode. Will be live on YouTube hopefully in about 5 weeks' time. Not that out, champ. That's what it used to be. But anyway, thanks folks, and we'll see you next
See you
week.
on the other side.
Out to Gapshire.